just stop for a sec. Have you ever wondered what would happen if you took something and just drained all the life force and purpose from it, leaving it to just be a miserable and obscure presence just sitting there while its true beauty and passion sits in limbo? No, just the me thing? Oh, okay. Well, anyway, I did just that, but to the infamous Arc of the Cosmos. Look at that damage. We got 30 damage per second. You heard that right. I lowered its entire damage output to Uno. But fear not, this shell of a goddess slayer can be revived. How, you may be asking? Well, for every boss I kill, I'm going to be multiplying its damage by 2, which means, if it wasn't already obvious enough, the more bosses I kill, the more this sword will regain its power and pride. Maybe a little too much. Oh my god. Oh my god. And before we start, this video was inspired by GitgudWO's Murasama video, which if you haven't already, should go watch. Anyway, enough explaining, let's just hop into the video. So, of course, the first thing I do is retrieve the dull blade I stored within this chest. Well, what do we have here? Oh my god, dude, imagine this doing 1 damage. Well, we don't need the copper short sword anymore. Come here, slime. Oh my god. Dude, it's like 5-year-old me hitting the pinata. It actually took like 30 seconds to kill that blue slime. This is about to be quite the ride. Quite the ride it'll be indeed. But anyway, we were gonna get nowhere with the way we were now. Even the little Roombas were a step above me when it came to combat. It's like I'm trying to defend myself against a rabid fox with a Q-tip. Now, I could have just allowed myself to use other weapons for, you know, an easier time. But nah, I feel like it would be more fun abiding time to use this for the entire run. So I was gonna need to become a literal tank if I wanted to be able to withstand getting thrown around like a ping pong ball in a category 4 hurricane. Which meant the main objective as of now was collecting gear, life crystals, and if the game is kind enough, Hermes boots. Okay, objective. Ooh, sword shrine. Welcome home. We have ourselves a trinket of chi. Okay, the jungle's that way, I heard it. Oh my gosh, we found the vernal pass already. Now, I know for a fact you can't find Hermes boots over here, but you could sure as hell find some other cool things. Anklet of the wind, please. Thank you. Oh, that is great. What's in here? We have ourselves an axe. Okay. Oh, shit. Out of anything, I didn't think a bee would be the one to give me my first death. Oh, our first life crystal. Amazing. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Why is there 5 life crystals? You guys have never seen this before. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Oh my gosh, dude. There was like 6 life crystals next to each other. I left one behind, so I'm gonna have to get that in a sec. Ooh, a little lab here. It's in here. Gravitation potions. Ooh, that's pretty nice. I'm getting folded by these spiders when I have the power of an actual deity. Okay, I don't want to die. I don't want to die. Where's my recall? Do I have any recall? Yes, I do. Okay, there we go. And after gathering a decent amount of crystals and ore, I start constructing some housings for some NPCs. All I'm gonna say is the NPCs should be thankful. I mean, I'm literally giving them the average 2K a month apartment in New York, but for free. Man, I am such an awesome landlord, you gotta admit. After that, I take to the heavens to not only find more accessories, but also find more life crystals. Ooh, a sky island right next to my house? What is in here? Lucky horseshoe. Come on, give me some scrumptious loot. Ooh, that is very nice. Oh, here's one of these things. The good thing about these little planetoids is that they have a bunch of gems in them, and now we can afford a grappling hook. I then make a mixed match assortment of armor because it was all I could afford, and also a grappling hook, which was very helpful for the early game traveling. And after that, I was feeling a bit cocky. It's almost as I was piping hot, ready to take on my first boss. Because I was, so I skedaddled into the Crimson to demolish some hearts to start the long and pitiful battle against the brain of Cthulhu. No, jeez. Crimson enemies are actually going to be a pain. No, we just got to bomb 1 more heart, and we should be good to go. Let me go ahead and drink an iron skin as well. Okay, here we go. Throw that. That should spawn him in. There we go. Maybe I should have came a little bit more prepared with a double jump at least. Yeah, doing some crispy damage. Oh my gosh, bloods. Yeah, see, the knockback is doing a bunch for me. Because without it, I would actually be getting pummeled. I mean, besides this whole thing taking like 20 minutes to do, we're doing pretty fine. And as the fight carried on, the deterioration of my plan of relying on knockback only was becoming more and more imminent by the second. It started to become way too much of a hassle to find and strike the real illusion in the second phase. And of course, my weapon started bugging hard. Oh shit. Okay, why am I not doing damage? Why am I not doing damage? What's going on? Which sort of led me straight to my doom after I spent 15 minutes focusing and holding my breath trying to kill this thing. I don't know why it just stops sometimes and it just doesn't deal damage anymore. If it hadn't have screwed me over like that, we could have had that. That is such a shame. So like a sophomore year relationship, it became indefinitely clear that the brain was not going to be my first. So I snooped around the underground snow to find some more life crystals and whatever else I can get my hands on, which wasn't much. So instead, let's go ahead and try out a more or less, how would I put this? A less omnidirectional boss. Okay, so now I believe we are ready to test our luck with the good old King Slime here. Oh, yes. Look at that damage. Yeah, well, I mean, we're chipping away at his health pretty decently. Just gotta keep doing this for like 10 minutes. Hey, a good thing was I had a few potions to support me. Actually, they wore off pretty quickly, but not as quickly as my spirit when I saw this message in chat. Oh, come on. Just give me a break. I need to fight this guy first. Please don't tell me that the eye can spawn when I'm fighting another boss. That would be atrociously bad. Not only for me, but my time as well. I've spent about 6 minutes on this guy so far, and we're not even halfway. Eye of Cthulhu. Dude. Oh my lord. They tag teaming me. Maybe if I can just get the eye to not transition to a second phase, we could still do this. He's not really that. Whoa. Maybe I should stop talking. Oh my gosh, look at this, bro. Look at all the servants. Honestly, dealing with the King Slime was pretty easy as it was, but of course the game really never gives me a break, so I had to quote-unquote thug it out until daytime arose, which much to everyone's surprise was a lot easier said than done. Somebody help me please, I'm dying. So not only did I have to keep track of the distance between me and the bosses, but I also had to avoid all the damn servants the eye was spawning. Like, what is this? Move, dude. Oh my gosh, I'm taking so much damage. Servants are actually so annoying.
Bye, have a great time.
Yes, Cthulhu's out of here. Thank you. Oh, what are you gonna do now, Slime? Ain't nobody to protect you. We're almost there. 30. And the King Slime is dead. There you go. Why did my thing just open? Well, there we go. The first boss is one and done. Now my right hand sword deals 3 damage. Yes, 3. I don't know why I started with 3 instead of 2. Just bear with me though. There we go. Now my thing has 3 damage. Nice. So now we're doing just a little bit more damage. And apparently that was all that was needed to convince me to run back to the Crimson like I was a wasp that spotted a 5-year-old with no parental supervision and summoned the brain in once again. Oh my gosh. Now I'm just taking heaps of damage. Amazing. 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 And I'm confused. Amazing. Yeah, there was no difference. It's almost like bosses have more defense than other enemies. I definitely knew that. So it seemed I was still at a very negative power influx, but not to fear my viewer, I came up with a solution. You know what? Maybe we can do the Desert Scourge. Maybe he'll be a little bit easier. My, now that's more like it. An easier task with a higher reward. Though I will say scavenging the underground desert actually made me want to kill myself. Okay, we have a chest down here, but we also have this gay guy. That is just ridiculous. What the fuck? Give me that. Okay, I got what I need. Please let me live. Close the door. Okay, we're good. Oh my gosh. Okay, we got Doomstrider boots. Nice. Oh, there we go. Got one. Now I just need to set up a little platform to fight him and we should be good. Okay, let's pop this. And let's see how we do. Whoa, a little bit more difficult, but you know what? Not really a problem. It was in fact not difficult actually. The fight was as smooth as silk, and the eroded fleshlight needed some milk. Now we were really talking. We have a whole 6 damage to our name. But wait, there's more, and that more is a marvelous set of Victide. Yes, we now had actual armor, which means I again went to fight the brain. Also, a goblin army showed up, but don't worry, we're gonna deal with them after we deal with this. I just had to show the brain who's got better brain. What does that even mean? Anyway, I got pretty close, and honestly, I didn't want to spend a decade poking heavily armed raiders with a giant icicle. So I gave it one more shot, and you wouldn't believe it. I died. Guys, I'm kidding. I pulled it off. Are you proud yet? And after adding another 6 damage to my sword, not only did I go back to fighting the goblin army, which was 10 times easier by the way, but I also greeted the eye at my doorstep. And you know how I treated him? Well, I obviously let him in, poured some hot cocoa, when we both sat down and just started to reminisce on our thoughts together. Nah, I'm just kidding. The son of a bitch exploded. We were carefully stepping closer and closer to truly bringing this blade back to its omnipotent state. Before we know it, we'll be pulling a Cuphead by repeatedly backhanding our adversaries to a pulp until they handed over their soul contract. Anyway though, before continuing our homicide streak, I had to tidy up and do a bit of normal game progression stuff. Like make some better armor with a pick, cleaned up my workstations, and made a elevator so I can acquire some hot tamale hellstone. I also killed a voodoo demon so I had access to the wall of flesh when I was ready. And after grabbing some obsidian with the Hellforge, I made myself a full set of molten armor armor, and a pick of flames and fury. And since it was night, I decided to why not run over to the dungeon and grind Skeletron into bone meal. And surprisingly, I got the wombo combo ass whooping of a lifetime. And I kind of knew it was mainly because of my mobility, so you know what? I went on a hunt for the Goblin Tinkerer. I also searched these depths for a glowing mushroom biome to fight Crabulon and to finish maxing out my health. And turns out, mining in a certain direction does wonders, because I found the Schizo right beside the mushroom biome. So I bought some items from him to combine my accessories and reforged them as well. I also reforged my sword, which I wasn't supposed to do, but you know, it happened. But after that, I made some space for the fungus crab and, well, summoned him in. And besides me almost making a few bad decisions, excluding real life, it was a fairly tough fight, which was actually mind-blowing. You know what was even more mind-blowing though? Here, let me tell you, having a whopping 48 damage on my trusty pair of scissors. Also, sorry about there not being too much commentary for this part. It felt like a barrel of bricks bonked me on the head, so I'm compensating for that with even more script writing. But anyway, after I took out the second goblin army, I made some more houses to get the goblin in, and figured it was about damn time to fight the perforators. And honestly, I should have done it sooner, because it was so damn easy. It wasn't even fully because of damage. I was just bobbing and weaving this thing like I had a severe case of swamp fever, or in this case, crimson fever. But anyway, our sword grows stronger, and I become hungrier. So since I was right next to the dungeon, I set up 2 rows of platforms and wait till nightfall to finally crumble this anatomy skeletal display once and for all. 192 damage. I just want to know, who's stopping me? Who? Definitely not the dungeon, but speaking of the dungeon, there was obviously nothing in there that would really, you know, benefit me any more than I already am. But hey, maybe that cobalt shield will fix a non-existent gap or two. So I found it, reforged it, and made the overloaded sludge because it was now time to take on the slime gods. But unfortunately for them, just because they claim to be gods doesn't mean it'll free them from being grasped by death's hands. As Kratos once said, do not deny me my doobie! Okay, at this point the damage was starting to get just a tad bit ridiculous. Like, I still had 2 more bosses I wanted to fight before hard mode. Who or what was going to be a threat to me? Definitely not the Queen Bee, that's for sure. Parry that. Oh my god, a single hit took half her health. Wow, okay. We were already at 768 damage. Over 1,000 actually, since I include the armor and accessory stats. And you know what? Let's just head to hell to finish up pre-hard mode once and for all, since we were beyond well and ready to move on from this lonely stage of the game. Wait, is the guy even alive? The guide isn't alive? How is the guide not alive? Are you serious? There we go. Make some more walls. Oh, there we go. The guide. Shit. Okay, let's go ahead and drink some beer so we can get nice and drunk. And oh, how you doing, Wallflesh? Holy shit. Why is it 2 frames per second? I don't understand. Well, now with the wall down, hard mode swiftly makes its way towards us. So to make this challenge a little bit harder, I went ahead and enabled death mode. Also, yes, I know I forgot to enable revengeance for the entirety of pre-hard mode, but you know, it probably wouldn't have made a difference. And I'm also going to be lowering the amount of damage that gets multiplied onto my sword by 0.5%. So instead of 2, we're going to be doing 1.5. Because let's be real, one-tapping bosses into oblivion isn't really all that interesting or fair. We got to make sure they at least have a teaspoon of chance on their side. Anyway, I started off collecting souls to make the mech summons so I can get them out of the way as fast as possible, because we had a lot of progressing in front of us that had to be manhandled. Okay, let's craft up the mechanical skull. Actually, I wanna fight all of them at the same time. Is there a perforator cyst anywhere? I know if I kill one of those, they drop vertebrae. There's one. Awaken him, and there we go. And mechanical worm. There we go. Okay, mechanical eye. Let's summon them all in. Okay, maybe this wasn't the best idea because I do only have molten armor. Oh shit. Oh, okay. Okay, let's not fight them all at the same time. Yeah, I was doing so good that I just completely forgot that I wasn't invincible. This time we shall start off with the destroyer. And bada bing bada boom, you are dead. Okay, Skeletron Prime. Let's see what you got. You got a whole bunch of obituary forms waiting for you, buddy. Oh, no, what are you gonna start doing? Oh no. Oh my god. We have over 3,000 damage on this thing. Okay, twins, give me a challenge. Look at the damage. You know what? I got rage. Oh shit, they're doing a lot of damage actually. Hold on. Oh! Okay. That was a little bit closer than the other ones. Okay, we're up to a good 5,171 damage on this thing. Oh right, I forgot I needed a mithril anvil. Shit. Okay, give me a second. I need to mine some mithril anvil. Go ahead and break that one and replace it. And now we can make even better armor. And as easy as the disappointed mechs were, separately, Plantera was no different. Okay, and let's break the bulb. There we go. How you doing, Plantera? You're about to have a very bad day. Oh my god. Oh my god. Well, there we go. Plantera is down. Thought she would have put up a little bit more of a fight, but no. Oh, hey, wizard. Oh, shit. That scared me. Dude, we are speedrunning hard mode right now. We are actually speedrunning this game. And I'll tell you what, this was too much damage. So for the prior of hard mode, I just capped it at around 10,000. Because believe me, I want this video to be short, but not that short. And since I was already next to the temple, I slid inside to take care of gold. Oh, I missed the parry. Oh, no, 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 no. Did we do it? Oh, we did it. Okay. that was a little bit anticlimactic. Then I wanted to go for the old Duke fish run since we were flying through these bosses. And on my way to the mushroom biome, I snatched up a gelatin crystal, because why not? No, I killed the truffle worm. Lord, dude. You know what? Screw the truffle worm. I'm done. And I didn't end up finding another worm, so instead I killed the queen slime and got a titan heart since I wanted to try swinging at Deus. But first I went over to the dungeon to behead the cultist. Run over here, all my fellas. Come on, cultist man. Parry. You know, I don't appreciate that's like going at 5 FPS. And before cutting up the pillars to the point they had to wear sleeves, I throw the Titan Heart into the Astral Altar to fight Ostrom Deus. Maybe I should back up. Just a suggestion. Okay, where is he? Whoa, there you are. Whoa. Okay, he's doing a little bit more damage than I thought he would. Oh, shit. Okay. Yeah, surprise, surprise. I got absolutely folded. Maybe, you know, a platform was a little bit necessary for him. Probably since the majority of my accessories were still from pre-hard mode, but hey, maybe it was just a skill issue, who knows. So we began the slicing and dicing of our pillar friends, specifically the Stardust one since it was in the weight of the hollow, and I wanted to fight the Empress simply for a chance of getting her wings. Oh, Empress, hello. Fighting the Empress without wings, this is just fantastic. I'm somehow doing fine. Oh, there we go. We actually killed the Empress. Okay. Wings. Oh my god. Wow, I am on a roll right now. Now with some of the best hard mode wings, I tear into Deus once again to at least kill one hard mode Calamity boss. Whoa, adrenaline. Oh, sure, why not? And it was as easy as winning a staring competition with someone that was blind. Same goes for the remaining pillars. There was absolutely nothing but heat-seeking, ass-clenching death for anything that got in a 20-foot perimeter of me. Unless they had guns. But after the little show and tell I had with the Lunar event, my last challenge stood before me. Well, if I could even call it that. Okay, maybe I should have actually made better armor. I don't think hollow armor is going to be that great for this. Just a suggestion. Hello. Oh, shit. Oh, he's doing a lot of damage. Oh, he's doing a lot. Oh my gosh, dude. I mean, he was almost dead. Oh, he spawns in instantly. I completely forgot about that. There we go. Open that eye up for me. Oh no, I don't have any flight time. Flight time. Oh my god, I survived. You hear that, Moon Lord? You're nothing. You're nothing. And well, the Moonlord fight was the fight I was going to end this off at, but for some reason I decided to keep going. Again, I continued to multiply my damage by 1.5 since I was literally going to be leeching off this thing because of my pre-hard mode accessories, so first things first, I'm going to try and make this as short as possible for you. We fly up to the heavens to collect Luminite to craft up a full set of solar armor. Next, I needed Unholy Essence to craft up the Profane Shard. Wait, was that what it was called? Then I tried to slay this meatball trifecta, which was surprisingly difficult. Please. No longer after you. I was just about to win, what? Eventually I realized the limited space I had in hell was holding me back, so I moved it up to the hollow and it did just the trick. I waste no time in spawning in the volcanic butterfly to grab myself her wings and the rune of cost. I then make some space in hell to fight her again since I was gonna probably, you know, need a better shield. And with the damage I've been piling up onto this sword made it an absolute breeze. I then go for my first sentinel, the Storm Weaver. And by the way, I was not gonna be counting the sentinels as progression steps towards my sword. I didn't really see them as bosses, more like roadblocks. Yeah, that's it. And after taking down the rest with only a minor headache to pay for it, I make the Cosmic Worm.